Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tanaka Chamisa. People call me TK. You can call me TK. And I am almost a millionaire. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Before anything, I want to encourage you to subscribe, to watch until the end, like and comment. And share this video with your network, with your friends. Share it far and wide. So, before I get into the purpose of this video, I wanna briefly summarize the purpose of the channel as a whole. So the point of this channel is to ultimately talk about my journey, who I am, what I've done, what I'm doing, and also ultimately give, not advice, but perspective on how to make money, share what I know, teach what I know, and ultimately help you make the right decision. So this video will be covering why I dropped out, how I dropped out, but why you shouldn't, and also how to make money as an Amazon affiliate. Now, these videos are going to be, so each video is going to have two parts, in the sense that the first part will be me giving a life lesson or advice or teaching something, and the second part will be about how to make money off of a certain platform like Amazon, whatever it may be. So this video, as I said, will be about how to make money using Amazon as an Amazon affiliate, and how, why, and when I dropped out. So I dropped out towards the end of 2019. Yes, end of 2019 is when I dropped out. That was my second and a half year, I think. I'm not sure, to be honest. I have no idea. I failed a module in my first year, so that added another year. I failed another module in my second year, which added another year, right? So the decision that led me to dropping out was money. I wanted to make money. I wanted to pursue my business, and I wanted to just let go of debt. My parents and I were in a lot of debt. We had so much debt that I couldn't do anything about it, and I felt like I was a burden. I felt as though it was my fault. Don't get me wrong, my parents never made me feel that way. I just felt as if it was my fault, seeing that I am the one that is required to be taken care of. My goal personally has always been to leave my parents' house at the age of 21, which I didn't do. Well, I sort of did. But I aspired to be independent, fully independent at the age of 21, and leave my parents' house, which I ultimately didn't do. So I founded my company, Chamisa Dynasty Media Moguls. The website link is in the description. You need a website, I'm your guy. You need to market your business, I'm your guy. Well, we are your people, I'm just the face. But anyway, I started my company in my gap year. So in that gap year, I decided to start a marketing company. I just started to an extent. I didn't take it seriously. It was a concept back then. It was merely just an idea. And I had told myself that I am going to varsity with one intention. That intention being to learn one thing. Once I've learned it, I am out. I am done. And that one thing was algorithms. So I was studying software development, and my goal was, once I've learned algorithms, I'm done. There was, and there still is, a goal behind why I wanted to learn algorithms. The goal has always been to collaborate marketing and technology into one business, and ultimately make a profit off of that. So I told myself that no matter what year I learn algorithms in, once I make a plan, I'm done. Fast forward a year later, I'm in first year. Second year, 2018, I think, 2018, I started taking side hustles, passive income, and business seriously. That was the year I started network marketing. I became a network marketer in 2018. I was one for a few months to almost a year. And in that year, I made the most money that I had ever made in my entire life. I won't disclose how much, but yeah, that was the most I had made that back then. And that was when I realized that I don't need a degree to make money. Please don't get me wrong, I'm not saying leave school. You need your degree, get your degree. I didn't need mine, right? I'm not an advocate for dropping out. As much as I may have dropped out, I don't encourage it, and I'll get to that towards the end of this video. But why I decided to drop out? Back to that. So in that year, when I learned about network marketing, about how you can make money without a degree, I started pursuing other things aside from school. I was network marketing. I got involved in Forex. I got involved in Bitcoin, in cryptocurrency. Disclaimer, this is not financial advice. I'll never encourage you to buy or trade crypto or any form of currency. I am not a registered financial advisor of any kind, but I will give you my opinion on what I do. So I invested in Bitcoin back then, and I started trading Forex. I lost when it came to Forex a lot of money, but Bitcoin, however, paid off. Right? Then I realized, okay, I already found 2 income streams in my second year, and none of them require a degree. I wasn't making that much, but I was making enough to at least sustain myself in PE. Much as I couldn't pay my own rent or whatever, I could at least take care of myself. And my partner, she took care of me when I had nothing. So that made things easier. So then all those incidents, me being in debt, me getting called by the res I was staying at because I owed them money, me getting called by the res I was staying at, me needing money when my parents couldn't send me money, me needing food when I couldn't get money for food. That was ultimately my driving force to dropping out and ultimately making sure I get money, or as we say, secure the bag. That, and I wanted to get married, man. That was the biggest goal. The biggest goal was always to raise money, to get married, to take care of myself and my wife to be. So ultimately, fast forward again, 2019, right? I decided to move to my own place, unfurnished. I told my parents I had a plan. I had a very solid plan on paper, which was to get a new place unfurnished, which I will pay for. I don't know how I said I'll pay for it or why I said that, because I had no money coming in. But I told them, you know what, I'm done with raises, I'm done with private accommodation. I want my own place. Let's get me my own place, and then I'll pay my own rent, I'll buy my own groceries and whatever. I failed dismally. I failed dismally, to be honest. It didn't help at all. I spent the entire year, albeit due to bad financial decisions. I made very bad financial decisions. I spent the entire year with no bed. I think I got a stove for like a few months in and whatnot. But yeah, it's not a pity party. But that year as well was my deciding year. I remember there were times I'd literally be crying, and then Tavi would tell me to not give up. I told myself, I would tell her that, you know what, I'm going to give up on my company, on CDMM, because it's pointless. And I'm not seeing any fruit, I'm not making any money, so what's the point? Right? And then one thing she said, which stood out for me, is that if I do decide to give up, I am not just letting myself down, but God, the people who believe in me, and future generations, people that are relying on me. Right? So before I go on, I just want to say, man, your dream is valid. Honestly, whatever you want to do, it is valid, no matter who tells you what. I'm not saying disrespect people. I'm not saying tell people to shove it. I'm just saying whatever you want to do is valid. If you have the commitment, the passion, and the plan, and the execution, everything else will fall into place, right? So yeah, and then in 2019, I decided in 2019, the beginning of the year. If my parents are watching this video, or if they do watch it, they're going to be very shocked. But the beginning of 2019, I told myself that I am not going to go to class at all. I am going to make a plan to make money and leave school this year. I'll write exams, I'll write tests, but I'm not going to go to class. I won't submit practicals. I never submitted practicals. I didn't go to class the entire year. I wrote tests, I wrote exams for June. So somehow I qualified for my end of year exams, although I didn't write them. I told myself that, you know what, I qualified, but I'm not going to write them. I don't need them because I'm not going to be here soon. So I think it was around September I made the decision that I qualified for exams, but I'm not going to write them. I'm going to spend the next 4 months learning how to program properly. I was being taught how to program, but not properly. Right? So I found a mentor which is another topic I will discuss on this channel in the future. Please find a mentor, someone who has substance, someone who can genuinely guide you. But anyway, I found a mentor who looked at my syllabus and told me that what you're learning won't apply to what you want to do, which was build certain stuff. And then he advised me accordingly, told me to learn this, learn that on the side. And I read a quote, but I think it was by Robert Kiyosaki, that says that everything you want to learn is available online for free. Obviously, unless you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or whatever, but then everything you want to learn is available online for free. I learned to program. I like saying I'm a self-taught developer because honestly, I don't use anything that I was taught in school. Nothing at all. Zero. Is school useful? Yes. Do you need it? Depends. Did I need it? No. Hence why I'm here. So, after 3 months of intense studying, I put myself out there. I built my LinkedIn profile and I got headhunted by 2 companies. One offered me a non-paying internship, one offered me an actual paying job, of which I took that one. Fast forward 3 months later into 2020, I got offered another position that paid more, that had better benefits, and that was just had a better company culture. Don't get me wrong, both startups, both companies were amazing, but at the end of the day, I chose to leave both. After getting promoted to the new position at the new company, 3 months later, I decided that I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave this company. And then before I left, I literally had a self-introspection session where I asked myself, what motive you asked me? TK, why did you drop out? Why did you decide to leave school? And then I came to the answer, to the conclusion that what I want to do is beyond school. School for me was holding me back. It was time consuming. It was consuming financially. It was stressful. As much as being a dropout is an entrepreneur and a freelancer are stressful and time consuming, right? I enjoyed them. Don't get me wrong, I loved that I was studying, but I didn't love the way I was studying it, the way I was being taught. I love learning, but I hate school, to be honest. I do not like school. But am I an advocate for dropping out? No, unless you have a plan. Which brings me to why you shouldn't drop out. Don't drop out because you might not have a plan. Do you have a plan? If you have a plan, can you take care of you? Can you financially make sure that you're taken care of? Can you make sure that you won't want for anything? If the answer is no, then my advice to you is to stay in school, to pursue your degree, pursue your diploma, pursue whatever it is you're studying. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to leave school with no plan, with no financial backup, you are going to ultimately be a burden to someone. You're going to rely on someone. At least now, when you're in school, you can rely on your bursary, whoever's paying for you and whatnot. I had a friend who wanted to leave school. He had a bursary, he had someone that was paying for his res, for everything. And in that year, he told himself that he's not going to go to school. He's going to stay in school because someone is taking care of him. He will focus on building what he wants to build. It was a risk because now he owes them money. Well, I think he owes them money, I'm not sure. But then that year worked out for him, so much so that he blew up. He got so many things that he wanted, so many financial improvements in his life. Now, he spent that year wisely. He knew that he had someone taking care of him, which is his bursary. Instead of wasting their time, and instead of wasting his time and going to school, he stayed in school, he wrote tests, he did whatever he could. He did the bare minimum to make sure he passed, and spent the rest of his time making money, pursuing his ambition, his dreams, until he got to a point in that same year where what he was doing could take care of him, where it was consistent enough to take care of him. And that's when he left school, he dropped out. Whether he paid the bursary back, I don't know. Only he can answer that. But the point is, right, I will never encourage you to drop out unless you have a plan, a financial plan, a very strong plan. And even then, pray about it. I'm a very big believer in praying about it and asking people who we call wise counsel. Wise counsel is people that you know will advise you accordingly. They won't just hype you up and tell you yes. They will tell you yes, but they'll give you the but, they'll give you the negatives to it, they'll give you the pros, the cons, the whys, the why nots. And after that, make a decision, a prayer-filled decision, a faith-filled decision. Consult people who you trust, who are rooted in Christ, who you know can properly advise you. when I dropped out, I remember I went to my parents, and another question that I get asked a lot is if my parents agreed. They did to an extent. My father was for it because he had done his due diligence. My mother was against it because she was afraid. Naturally so, she's my mother. She wondered, how would you take care of yourself? What are you going to do? What's your plan? She had so many questions, which freaked me out because I asked myself these things too. Now, they were for it. I genuinely am grateful for their support, for their backing. They were for it, but my mother was afraid, which made sense. Is this a wise decision? Have you thought this through? You know, I remember telling them that, to be honest, I'm still in school for you. I don't want this degree. I'm doing it for you. And then they realized that, no, man, dude. I remember my mom told me, dude, this is for you, not for us. You know, and then that was when I was like, okay. The conversation went a whole lot better than what I had expected it to go. I expected a resounding no. You're not going to drop out. Who do you think you are? You know? But yeah, that is ultimately the gist of why I dropped out and why you shouldn't. But in summary of this topic, in closing, when it comes to the topic, I'm just going to say, like I said, don't just make it a decision where, don't wake up one day and feel like, yeah, I want to leave school, let me leave school. If everyone did that, there would be so many dropouts that have nothing to do. You may assume that being a dropout or being an entrepreneur or a freelancer is easy or lavish when you look at the lifestyle, when you look at the money, when you look at the results, but it is not. It is a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of dedication. You need to get to a point where you can personally sacrifice everything, where you're willing to give up everything in order to pursue this. Once you've gotten to that point, think about, can you financially take care of you? Once you've gotten to that point as well, consult someone or people who can advise you accordingly, who have done what you want to do and who have fruit, who have substance, who have done something with their lives, and just talk to anyone about it. So that covers why I dropped out and why I think you shouldn't drop out unless you have a plan. The next topic, which is how to make money as an Amazon affiliate. Firstly, just want to say I have a blog which I wrote, which the link is in the description. You can have a look at that blog for a textual representation of this video or of this part. So Amazon affiliates, or an affiliate, is someone who acts as a middleman. So someone is selling something, you as a middleman find a buyer and sell that something to someone else, and then you take commission from that and give the rest to the person who is selling. You are basically an advertiser or just a middleman. You are a connect, as the drug world calls it. You are a connect, right? So when it comes to Amazon affiliate marketing goes all the way up to 10% commissions. It may seem like not a lot, but why we choose, or why I chose Amazon, why I believe in Amazon, is that chances are whenever someone shops on Amazon, they will not only buy just one product, they're going to buy multiple products. So if they do buy one, it won't be cheap, it will be quite steep. That's resulting in you making enough commission to take care of yourself. And it's in dollars, which makes it all the more better. So signing up to Amazon is pretty simple. They'll ultimately give you it's called a link. It's called an affiliate ID, right? So that affiliate ID would be what is embedded automatically in the links you send out. So now how Amazon affiliate works is that once you've signed up, they're going to have access to a dashboard of sorts. In that dashboard will be Amazon products. You can choose what you want to sell. You can decide that you know someone who wants a camera, for example. So now you type in there camera or whatever it is you're looking for, and then it will show you in your dashboard how many the types of cameras that are there. You copy that link, share it to people, and automatically it has your link, it has your affiliate ID in it, and then every sale that you make results in commissions being sent to you. Amazon has a 3-month, it's called a probation period or something. I don't know how to call it. Let me call it a probation period. They have a 3-month period where if you don't make any sales, unfortunately, they will close your account. So you need to make at least 1 or 2 sales within those 3 months. Otherwise, your account will be closed. So that's pretty much it when it comes to Amazon affiliate marketing. They really know not much more to say. Just that the possibilities are endless when it comes to making commission or enough money with Amazon as an affiliate marketer. So what do you need to become an Amazon affiliate? just an Amazon account. That's the first thing. It is a must to have an Amazon account. You need a platform to market your link, to promote your link, whether it's Facebook, whether it's WhatsApp, whether it's Twitter, whatever it is, to just share your link. If you have the time and the resources, create a blog where you can ultimately share that link constantly. And the last thing you need, obviously, is an internet connection and people. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I am happy that you are here, and I am sure that you liked this video. If you didn't, what's wrong with you? But honestly, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, share, comment, like, and give me your thoughts on Amazon affiliate marketing dropping out. What do you want to do with your life? Let me know, and then I will see you guys soon.